Oh man, here we go. What's going on, everyone? This is the Nerd Informer.
What
Another
up?
podcast, a little late tonight, about 8 o'clock.
Oh God.
Work hours. So let's just say it's our second jobs.
Second job.
Today we're going to be talking about Book of Boba Fett. Also, bring up some weird facts that we've been talking about daily on the or searching daily. I'm going to talk about some of those because there's some crazy ones that I see on Facebook. Also, they're just fucking crazy to think about as well. Also, we got the new Batman coming out. They released it. It's coming on HBO Max in April.
I saw that.
So I'm actually excited for that. Like I've always been a huge Batman fan for the movies from the originals, like the Joker. I mean, you can't beat those. Jim Carrey. So hopefully this one doesn't let down. I think it looks good. I know you have a second opinion on this, as in he doesn't sparkle or whatnot. So
he doesn't
as
sparkle.
Yeah, Edward Cullen. That's all he sees. He sees a Twilight character.
You know what it is?
Robert Pattinson has killed it, man. And
it's his haircut in this movie. He looks like I don't even know how to.
Certain times his hair does look a little weird. I know what you're saying. I can't find a word for it.
I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it's not something that you would be like, oh, look, Bruce Wayne. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
Like, that's the stepchild no one likes.
There was,
you know what I mean? That's the look he has. I think that's what I'm going for at this point.
Who brought that guy to the party?
I think he'll do great because he kills his roles. Like, anything he plays, I actually enjoy watching.
No, you're right. I agree with that. But I saw, some of the effects. I think the effects are going to outdo everything, because some of the effects and some of the previews that I've seen are pretty crazy.
Yeah, I can't wait for this fucking movie.
They actually show him like getting shot and stuff in one of the previews, like up close, like in a fight with like 7 dudes, and one guy
it looks like fucking real shit.
Well, it looks real, but I don't know. Like, they just bounce off of him like he's Superman. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I
don't know. I don't know. I
just want to know how many times can they redo Batman? Like, are they gonna come out with one like every fucking couple of years?
I don't understand the story behind it yet.
You know what I'm saying? From the comics.
Right? Yeah, I don't know.
Well, really, it seems like they're all from the comics.
Yeah, I don't understand like the storyline yet. I have to see. I don't know. I'm gonna watch it.
I don't think this one will outdo Christian Bale's Batman.
No way.
He played the perfect person to be cocky with money. And
he's my favorite Batman. And the first Dark Knight was the best. I think the best Batman movie
ever made.
With Heath Ledger. He was such a good Joker, man. Such a good Joker.
Couldn't beat that, man.
He was so good.
Good fucking movie, dude. I need to watch that again. I haven't watched it in so long. That is one of the best Batman. So I could watch that movie over and over again. That's one I couldn't get sick of.
Yes.
Yes. It's just I haven't seen it in a while.
There's so many good parts in that movie.
Yeah.
That are just like, the whole thing is just so good. When he backs the bus into the bank.
Oh yeah, dude. It's fucking. I'm gonna have to rewatch that movie.
Jeez, it was not
other than that, I mean, Book of Boba Fett. I went in not knowing how it was gonna be. I didn't really see any commercials for it or anything about it. It kind of just appeared, and so I gotta say, overall, I think the show will go in the right direction. I didn't like the first episode too much. I gotta say, the beginning, how it explained how he escaped, like out of the belly of that.
Yeah, the Sarlacc.
Yeah,
the Sarlacc pit. That was cool.
That was so fucking cool,
because that sets up how he got out. How he started. It basically it picks up it kind of picks up right from the end when
Jabba the Hutt dies and blows
yeah,
up.
right.
And that's when Boba Fett fell in.
But it's all in a but it's all in a flashback,
Yeah.
like in a dream or whatever. I
Yeah.
don't understand that tube that he sleeps in. He sleeps in like a
It's
tube full
not
of
it's
water
not
and
it's not to sleep in, it's to heal
or to heal. Yeah,
when he gets hurt. The
yeah, yeah,
only
yeah.
This is another thing that I pointed out to my brother today talking to him. Like, I'm sorry to say this, but he kind of seems like a little bitch. Like,
Mm,
every time he gets hurt, he's gonna run to the pod. Like, what is this? Like, not
they
saying it in a
definitely
bad way, but
they
like,
definitely
when
made him look a little
weak.
softer than
I'm sorry, but I
you
hope
would
this is not like a
expect.
whole Loki over again.
That's
You
what
know
I
what
was worried.
you know what I
That's
mean?
exactly what I thought when I watched it. I actually liked the first one. It's slow, so
Yeah.
and there's no big twist or there's no big
Well,
plot, you know.
it sucked that all we saw was the sand people for fucking almost half the show. I get it
Yeah.
and I understand it. It's like flashbacks and whatnot, but like, it took up the majority of the show. Where if I watched if I watched Book of Boba Fett and I watched Mandalorian side by side, first episode, Mandalorian fucking killed it.
Well, to me it felt like a Mandalorian 2.5. You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost an extension of the Mandalorian
Yeah,
as far as it's a cool set. They have like almost like a Western vibe to it. You know what I mean?
I do like
And
that.
so that's cool. And I definitely got like an extension of the Mandalorian from it,
Yeah,
and
in a way.
I don't know if he's a strong enough character to build a whole story around. You know what I'm saying? Like
The
it'd be
idea of
interesting
Boba Fett was better than having a story about Boba Fett. In
well,
my
I think part
opinion.
of part of it was his mystique. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Now it's
Like that.
like cool to have your helmet off.
Right.
You know what I
Exactly.
mean? I'm like, I don't like that.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
he's walking around like we always knew him of never taking his helmets off growing up
Right.
from the
hmm
70s all the way till
Well,
whenever.
even the Mandalorian, till the end, he didn't take his helmet off.
Yeah.
You know.
But now it's like, hey, one person's doing it. Now I'm comfortable doing it. I'm like, oh man, why do they got to do that? Leave the helmet on and leave it mysterious, where we want to keep watching to see if he ever will take his helmet off. Not like, oh no, now I'm doing it. I'm like, well, now I know what he looks like. Like,
They almost started doing that in the end of the Mandalorian, because the
mhm,
first few episodes of the Mandalorian was like you still had the mystique, he was just the Mandalorian, and
yeah.
then as it went on, he took his helmet off, and then he started being more of a
It's funny, like how everyone was
real
so
person.
deeply
You know what I mean?
upset of what he looked like.
Like,
Like online,
yeah,
people like bashed him, like, but like
yeah,
he had to look like that. He doesn't normally look like that in like real life.
right.
Like, if you see him, if you see him, he's one of the main characters in Game of Thrones
Mhm.
and Mandalorian. He's one of the main characters, and he's probably going to be like one of my favorite characters of all time in Game of Thrones. Not going to give anything away.
I was just going through on my TV before we started. I watched like the first two seasons of Game. I want to start it over and I want to watch the whole thing
I'm so down to do that and talk about it because of
because yeah,
it's like one of my favorite shows of all time.
I got into like season two and then I don't know, I
And I
started
can't talk
whatever.
about anything about it only because of it'll give things away.
Right,
It's
right,
like
right,
that show literally takes a twist on every single fucking season. You're like, I never saw that coming. Like,
right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and even if you think, okay, I'm gonna think about something that's not gonna be coming, it's completely opposite of what you think. You're like, holy fuck. Like, no matter what way you think about it, like something fucked up happens or you don't expect it.
So my question is, so he took over for um uh what the hell is his name? Jabba. He took over for Jabba,
Yeah, yeah.
right? So Jabba was like the head of a crime
Well, if you remember in
syndicate
the
type thing. Like
if you remember in is it Empire Strikes Back? Return of the Jedi, maybe?
I think it's Return of the Jedi.
Um Jabba the Hutt, before he died, he like how he had Leia as a slave,
Yes.
and like he ran that fucking bar. And like he like everyone fucking paid him money, like because he ran
Well,
everything.
exactly. But it's like a whole city. It's like the whole city
No,
that
yeah, yeah. They didn't make it, they didn't like before they didn't make it look like it was just a city. It was just like
Right.
one area. Yeah, but
Yeah.
it was an entire city that he had to do.
Right.
Like that was his. And yeah, so now following in that footsteps, like it's crazy like how quick it went from Jabba dying to Boba Fett having it now. Like, because it seems like it was a quick transition from not seeing Jabba the Hutt dying in Boba Fett that it just left off from that movie right at that
Well,
point.
they don't give you a time frame as to when he
When he got,
escaped,
yeah, it had to have
and
been
to
pretty quick because of the stomach.
because
acid.
so when he's escaping, it's
Mhm.
all in a flashback or in a dream or whatever.
Yeah.
But they don't give you a frame of reference of how long it
From
was
that
between.
time to when he was in the pod healing,
Yes, they don't really give you a frame of reference.
like he's saying he's having dreams again. Was that like years ago?
Well, exactly. Like how far back was it?
Mm-hmm.
They don't really say. Um, but Mandalorian was set like 5 years in the future or something, wasn't it? From the last.
Well, it couldn't have been too far only because of Luke Skywalker.
I think it was five. I think I read it was 5 years in the future.
Yeah, it was probably right around there. Um,
So it's got to be at least 5 years because he was in the end of the Mandalorian.
yeah, you're right.
So
Yeah,
you have to assume that but they don't give you a frame of reference of how long the time frame between the Mandalorian and this, present day is either. So
yeah. I'm guessing maybe he's gonna have some of the flashbacks of him with the Mandalorian.
Well, I think that's how they're going to tell his story
Mm-hmm.
is through flashbacks, which,
I get really annoyed by that.
it depends on how they're done. If they overdo them and it's constant, yeah. Like there was a
Mhm.
lot of them in this one, and there was a lot of the sand people.
Hopefully, it's not like
which
Haunted on Bly Manor. Those
well, like
flashbacks
there's
just
2 whole episodes
killed
of
it,
just
dude.
flashbacks.
I hated it.
It was so hard to watch.
Such a
those
good
two.
show, but I turned it off, dude. I didn't even watch
I got
flashbacks.
halfway.
Done.
I got halfway through the first episode they did that. Like it's like 4 or 5,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, what? I'm looking at it, and my daughter watched it with me. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like we just did this.
Yep. Like over and over and over. It's like, come on, we get it. Do it 3 times. Don't do it an hour's worth of an episode. I hope.
I tell you what's cool about these new Disney movies about them being released now is that all of the characters look so cool. You know what I mean? Like the now with the CGI and the technology and everything that we can do, they look so cool. Like I would like to watch the original. Like if they remade the original Star Wars, like 3, 4, and 5, but made today. You know what I mean? Like
and just get rid of Jar Jar Binks altogether.
How cool!
Make him a plant. Make him something. You know what I mean? Just get him out of there.
Did you water Jar Jar today?
Oh man, dude, I couldn't. I hated that character.
But the visual effects are so much better now.
Oh my god, yeah,
it's so cool to watch.
I'm gonna have to agree on that.
Would you just wake up from your nap?
Let's just work 12 hours. Oh man, but yeah. Well, the thing is, I watched Boba Fett twice. I watched it in the morning as soon as I woke up, and I was at work before we started. I watched it when I got home. But
what I like about the way Disney, Star Wars ones are and the Mandalorian is that they're short. You know what I mean? Like
I do like that. So because if I had to watch that episode and it was an hour,
that'd have been a long hour.
Yeah,
it would have been a long hour. It was a long 30 minutes.
I mean, half the time we'd probably just be watching him in the water tank.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry.
Just watching him sleep.
Yeah, dude, just heal. Like I get it. He has to heal in that thing. That's how people heal. Because that's like when Luke Skywalker got hit by the fucking Yeti. They put him in that water thing to heal.
Right.
But like, I don't want to. What you call it? I don't want to have to fucking every time he gets a boo boo, he has to go into the water tank.
I do like the way the 2 green guards were like started fighting with him in the end.
Fuck yeah, dude!
They started fighting for him. That was so cool.
And I was wondering like when they were getting beat up, I'm like, whered the guards go? And
that's
then
what I was
wondering.
I
saw them come in.
I was like, wait a minute, and all of a sudden they just start running in and they start hacking guys up.
But they're pretty fucking strong. So like, imagine having like 10 of those around you. It'd be
really
hard to win a fucking fight against them because they're so overpowered.
And basically all they are is just like loyal to their
to their servant, man, to whoever's highest power. I just want to know, like, there was like it seemed like hundreds of them in the movie. There's only 2 left. Like, they got to have a race.
I don't know if that's just 2 that they captured, or if there's there's not that many left. I don't know.
Yeah, but I hope they bring back more of those.
Jesus.
Other than that, like, I just want them to get rid of that water too, because you don't ever see anyone else healing. They need to eat, and get a little bit better, but not have to, completely like go unconscious and heal, and then like we have to watch it.
It was good enough to continue watching and see
the whole next episode is nothing but him in the water tank, and it's just flashbacks. At that point, I would not watch anymore.
No, I could watch it. And it's just him in the sand fighting the sand people. You know what I mean? Like, for 30 minutes. Yeah.
Like, come on. Like, I get it. So I'm really hoping, and I'm not gonna think the show's gonna go do bad. I just don't want to see any more of that stuff. I think honestly, I think it will go. It'll go really well. I have high confidence in the Boba Fett show.
I like her. I like his little sidekick there, the chick. Yeah. She's super cool.
She's a badass, dude.
She's a badass.
I really like the shields they have. It seems like the only thing that sucks is like it's during that time, but like they didn't have them back then with Jabba the Hutt. So
yeah,
I wish they would have had something like that back then. It'd been cool to see that, like seeing something like that. I guess it's just the graphics, like they couldn't do it. You know what I mean? This is where they would add it in those older movies. It'd be kind of cool to see, like you were saying.
Yeah.
But it was pretty cool to see that. Those fucking shields, and
I don't know. I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. It's worth.
I think it's on the right track.
I don't know how.
Maybe just the Mandalorian. I mean, the Boba Fett's just too old. You know what I mean?
Well, I thought about that too. I'm like, man, he looks really old.
Like, yeah, he's like upwards of like he has to be around 60s.
Yeah, like you shouldn't be beating people up, bro. You need to relax and go retire somewhere.
That's what I'm thinking. And we're not downing this. We just open thoughts and opinions, because I imagine a lot of people have the same opinion. I just wish. I mean, we already knew what he looked like from The Mandalorian, but I wish we would have known. Like, I wish I would have.
So he's taken over for a crime boss. Now, does that mean he is a new crime boss, or is he supposed to be a good guy? Is he turning good in this? Like, I didn't really understand that, because all the guys in the end, the other crime boss, I guess it was another crime boss family or whatever, that's who attacked him.
Yeah.
And her. So I don't know. I didn't know who they were exactly.
When he says that he doesn't want people to fear them, he just wants people to respect him.
Right.
So literally he says it in a way where, how I took it, that he wants there to be peace and also respect him as their leader, right? As he's the leader. I see it that way.
It was pretty funny when they were paying tributes to him, and then the governor guy comes in. He's like,
"You're not gonna like this.
You're not gonna like this."
Yep, that guy was hilarious. I think he's that guy looks like he's a comedian, like an actual like. I want to see. He
was pretty funny,
because he's played some funny, and I know he's played some roles, because I know like the voice, and I know I can see his face well enough to know. So, it's like the yawn.
You want to take a nap, bro, and try this later, or what? Let me get Pam to get you your blankie and binky, and see if we can.
Man, I'm gonna need one sooner or later. But other than that, I mean, I gotta say, I can't wait for the next episode. I'm glad. Well, they're only like 28 minutes, maybe, because of the credits. 25 minutes.
Yeah, you're right. Your credits are like longer now.
Yeah. Show. Other than that, you son of a bitch!
Damn,
look at that
yawn me. Damn it, you got me.
Don't worry, I have another one coming.
I hate you. This is why we can't get anything done.
I know. It's just hard work, man. Hard work. It's a lot of work today.
Would they wake you up between naps and make you do something, or what?
Yeah. It was bad. Oh no.
Right, half my shop's out, so
My last job was
so horrible.
it's pretty big. I'm not even done with it. But other than that, oh yeah, by the way, Kevin from our work, Kevin Parts, he comes to our work every week now. Yeah, he because of his like cleaning, like the detailing shit. Because he left to do detailing with his friend, like has the company.
Oh, okay.
Like he legit, like goes to all these businesses, and guess they're doing like really good. It looks like.
Oh, interesting.
He has like it's a weird topic to talk about, but like a detailing truck that like you go in just like Snap on.
Oh, really?
Like holy shit, dude! I didn't even know this shit existed. And
just
like,
going,
dude, I had no idea.
When I worked in marinas years ago, there was trucks that would come around, and they were like body shops on wheels. Like you buy all your paint supplies.
That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah. They had that when I was working years
and
ago.
I was gonna go on his truck and get some stuff, but then I got hit by a truck. So I'm not gonna have my car for like a month. Jeez. And he's like, "Ah, man, ready today?" I'm like, "Oh, it's almost totaled. Sorry, I can't do anything with my car." So yeah, it's great time.
I saw that video. It looked like he was trying to park on top of you.
yeah, pretty much.
Oh man.
Other than that, I gotta yawn again, son of a bitch. I'm gonna try to stop it. If I talk during it, then I won't. But yeah, it's gone. You just yawned. I saw it.
It wasn't a full yawn. You said the word yawn again.
Don't you too?
Oh, God.
Is it when anyone says yawn for you too that you have to yawn?
No, that's you.
I know, but I thought
I'm getting a shirt. I'm getting a shirt made that says yawn, and I'm gonna wear it on every podcast, and you're just gonna yawn the entire time. I'm doing it.
It's the worst thing, dude. When I hear I can see someone yawning in the distance. I'm like, fuck.
Because I want to see.
Oh, you just yawned, dude.
I want to see how many times I can make you yawn.
Do you remember that? Remember when we were working together? I yawned. I'm not joking. It was like 30 times in like 15 minutes.
And we kept talking about it. You just kept
I couldn't
doing
stop.
It's
my weakness. Anyone that mentions yawning or I even think about yawning, I have to yawn like constantly. And it's like over and over and over again.
I'm gonna find a weird fact about yawning that's relevant to what you go through.
I don't know why it happens. I've always wanted to know like why I have to yawn so much. I don't know. I have no idea. And then I realized it's only when I talk to you. Like, son of a bitch.
Do I bore you, Austin?
Oh man. But yeah,
they say if you're like in a bar or something and you think someone's like looking at you, watching you, that if you yawn and then watch them and see if they yawn,
they're fucking watching you.
Then you know that they're watching you.
Yep.
So anybody doing that to you in a bar would be like, this motherfucker's watching everybody.
Can't stop it now. I'm on a fucking roll.
This guy's a creeper.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Oh, geez.
But I did hear that. Yeah, if you want to know if someone's watching you, just yawn and see if they yawn. That's what it is.
Great.
Yep.
Great.
But other than that, high hopes for Boba Fett. I actually can't wait to see the next episode, knowing that it hopefully won't be in the, I'd say, a cryopod. Other than that,
the whole thing's just gonna be him laying there.
I swear to God, if it's anything next like the last episode, I'd be a little upset. I did like how he killed the fucking, god damn it, the huge beast.
Oh yeah, dude. When he's chained up and he chokes that guy out. Oh man,
dude, fucking awesome.
That was so good.
I thought they could have done a little bit better graphic wise or CGI on the beast. In a little way, I thought it looked really good. I just thought like, oh, I've seen Disney do better on their Star Wars character. There you go. It's like a yawning war right now.
I hate you.
It's okay. Just let it go. Just let go, Ian.
Just embrace.
He's rubbing the eyes right now, getting very tired. He's thinking about that really nice long yawn right before bed.
Oh, you son of a bitch. I need my blankie.
The yawn. You know what I mean? Just yawn. Yawn.
You're the one that's gonna be.
I try to get him to yawn now. If anyone's fucking listening,
Nobody's listening to us. I promise.
it's all right. You can
Nonsense.
hear us.
There it is. There. There.
I was just trying to make you yawn.
Oh,
Dude. I gotta say, I've been. I
Okay.
really need to play some Dungeons and Dragons now. We have to make this happen.
yes,
We got to do it.
I agree.
I was talking to Luke, and Luke bought an entire one of the bigger sets,
Right.
and he wants to start doing one once a week at his house.
Oh, sweet.
Him, me, possibly Taylor. We're gonna do it for Friday nights.
Right.
Taylor, Luke's sister, Luke's son, and that's like six. That's like almost six of us, dude.
Right.
And these games can like last months, or they can last years. So
Just
it
keep
will
going.
be so much fun. Luke already said he would be the dungeon master,
Right.
so he can
That'd
take
be
role
so
of the
cool.
narrative.
Right. Right.
We got to do it. I've been listening to podcasts, not another Dungeons and Dragons podcast.
Yes.
I get lost in those episodes, dude. Like I just started when we were
they're
talking
actually
about it, man.
they're playing Dungeons and Dragons, right?
They're playing it well. Yeah. They're doing it. They're playing Dungeons and Dragons while they're podcasting, and everyone has their mic. And I don't know. I've never seen them live, so I don't know if they're on Discord or if they're in the same room and they all have mics. But
Right.
they all play their own role, their own character, their own voice to it. Like they make
Right.
up their own voice, and um, each episode's an hour, and they don't even scratch the surface of the game yet. Like I've
Right.
already listened to like 7 of them, and like they're still going. I mean, it's a long drawn out game. So that we're gonna have to do something like that for a podcast. I'm so down to do a dungeon.
When we get the new studio set up, that's what we need to do.
I think what we need to
have
do,
like a
if we
whole.
can make this work, is me and you need to go to the store. Even this weekend, let's go to the store or the comic book store in Del Prado.
Mhm.
Let's go buy the same exact set. So when we roll and we play,
Right.
it's the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. We can do a fucking podcast. There's got to be a minimum. I'm thinking of at least 4, maybe 3, maybe minimum 3, but like 5 people would be perfect.
Yeah.
So if anyone wants to see Dungeons and Dragons, I'm so down to fucking even listen to a podcast about that. It'd be a lot of fun, man.
I want to check out that other podcast so I want to hear how they do it.
Oh, dude, you will get sucked in because of you'll laugh at like the situations that they come in, and you're like, oh
Right.
shit, what do I got to do? He's like, you got to decide now. Go ahead, go. And he's like, and just how they do it, and they play it out so well. Of like,
Right.
because the dungeon master is gonna give like, it's like he's telling the narrative of the story, and let's just say, oh, you guys are coming up to this guy, you don't know what to think about him, and it's like I can think of like 3 different options of how I would want to do it, and then I'm gonna roll like, okay, I want to attack this guy, so I'm gonna be
Right.
like, okay, I'm gonna roll. I roll like a 17, but on the sheet, see, I've never read one of the books.
Right.
I don't understand exactly how they do it, but when he says it, he's, oh no, the 17 is a miss, so
Right.
he's gonna come back. So we need to learn that aspect of it, but
Yeah.
that's pretty much what they do, back and forth.
Right. Yeah. Huh.
Definitely start from, yeah, I'll send you the link, and then just get sucked into it, man. I listen to them while I'm working, just one in, one out. So other than that, I got sidetracked, and I'm so excited for Dungeons and Dragons. I'm pretty sure my neighbors right next to me play it once a week.
That's what you're saying. All these people come over
because they're like us, they're nerds, like, but there's like 6 vehicles in their fucking driveway like every
Right.
Thursday night. I'm like, I just want to go over there and ask if they're playing.
It's a drug den.
Yeah, I know, right?
They're cooking meth. You're gonna knock on the door. You're gonna get
They have
shot.
all these like fluorescent bulbs, like just making cocaine. They have the cocoa leaves. And
You can
fucking,
feel the heat radiating from their house.
Yep. I can see it. But I'm pretty sure that's
Hey,
what
you
they
guys
do.
playing Dungeons and Dragons in here?
They have to be. They have to be playing video games or Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, I followed a few groups of like the Dungeons and Dragons in Florida and Southwest Florida. There is so many fucking groups we can join. Like,
Really?
as in they're always looking for +2s, +3s, and
Right.
it's like over Discord. So,
Interesting.
or we can go to their house and it says
Right.
newbies welcome, so they can teach us and we can learn. So, it'd be fucking awesome.
That would be cool.
I think that's the way we should like kind of introduce ourselves into it. Is
Yeah.
hop in random people. We're gonna get embarrassed. Like we'll all be embarrassed together, just learning
Right.
it, like making up names, characters, all that.
Right. Interesting.
It's fucking awesome though. Like, yeah, I'm overly excited about it. I'm not joking.
That's all I can think about.
All day. That's all I've been listening to. So like, everyone's like, "What are you listening to?" I'm like, "Oh, not another Dungeons and Dragons podcast." They're like, "Oh, I don't even know what that is." I'm like, oh, tucked into it now. So, yeah, it's fucking definitely. It's awesome to fucking listen to. Other than that, I say we got some weird facts to talk about. So we've been going through.
That's so funny.
You got some funny ones?
Okay, so graham crackers were invented as a method to stop people experiencing sexual desires. The man
they just set it in their mouth and let it melt.
The man behind them was one Reverend Sylvester Graham, a Presbyterian minister who became obsessed with living healthy and the idea that sexual desire was sinful and could even cause physical ailments.
Man, was that bitch wrong?
Now I eat them during sex.
Right? Stop it. It's like that Seinfeld episode when George Costanza's eating the sub on the fucking side of the bed. He stops in the middle of sex to eat a sub. It's fucking hilarious. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but it's a fucking hilarious episode when he gets caught. Like, what are you doing?
Yes.
You just can't stop eating when they're in sex. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh God.
There's
a picture of what I guess with the pyramid. You're on the same page that I am on Facebook.
Mind-blowing facts.
There's that one, and then there's weird facts.
Yep.
And they show a picture of like what the pyramids used to look like, how they were encased in like the white limestone, and then the peak was made of solid gold. It's so crazy to think about when you look at the picture, because like now they're obviously all weathered.
Is it like a newer post that they just posted?
And it was yesterday. It was yesterday.
And that was under weird facts.
Yeah.
Well,
it's pretty crazy though.
It's really easy to pull up my iPad, so I'm gonna do that. Weird facts.
Yeah.
I get lost in these weird facts on Facebook.
I know, me too. And I find myself now. I just Google them all. There's like
trust me,
millions of them.
Like anytime I go on Facebook, I see a lot of those. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Men spend almost a year of their lives staring at women. I feel like that's not a lot.
Well, I didn't hear you. What did you say?
I said, men spend almost a year of their lives staring at women.
A year of their lives?
I don't feel like that's that long.
I don't think that's accurate at all.
I don't know about that. There's one that I saw that was there's one.
This one's funny. It says a Russian scientist researching at Russia's Antarctic station allegedly stabbed and injured a colleague who kept revealing the ending of books that he was reading before finishing them. I could see it. I could see it. Like if you're like building up to like want to see a good ending or read about it, it's fucking everyone.
And it's not like there's anything else to do there. So that is your hobby, is reading.
Like I imagine the first time it's like, okay, that was funny, but I'm gonna hurt you next time you do it.
I'm gonna wait till you get to chapter 11 and be like, that bitch dies in the end.
Yeah, exactly. Talk about crazy shit and fucking. I don't know why this injured. When I think injured, you see the fucking video in Naples of that fucking guy getting torn. From
oh my god!
Did you see it?
I didn't see the video,
dude. If you go on Wink News, they show the entire video of the cop going up there. The guy's arm is fucking in there, and that tiger ain't letting go, dude. He's pulling him in, and the guy's just saying, "Kill him, kill him, kill him." And the guy just fucking pulls out a gun right to the fucking tiger's head and blows his head off.
Shit.
Oh, there's nothing blurred out. You see everything.
Fuck that guy. Don't stick your arm in a fucking tiger cage, you dildo.
He's a fucking a custodian there.
What are you doing?
A third party custodian. But the thing is, he had to have hopped the little gate, walked 5-8 feet, so he knew what he was doing. And then to go pet him and feed him, like, well, first off, they shouldn't have shot the fucker in the head. They should have shot the ground or shot like the tiger's wrist, so at least it was injured.
Right.
Because
something.
as soon as that thing feels a fucking bullet, that thing's gonna let go.
Right.
Trust me, not put one to the middle of the eyes. Oh man, that pissed me off when I saw the video. I'm just like, dude, that guy deserved every little bit of getting bit.
Oh, every bit.
I mean, it was bad. I mean, it was bad. Like, I'm surprised that tiger did not rip off his fucking arm.
He should have.
He should have. Man, crazy, dude. The video's crazy. I'll have to fucking send it to you. It's like,
yeah, I read some of the story. I didn't actually read. I didn't
actually,
watch the video.
If you go on Pamela's fucking Facebook, she posted the whole video.
God, that's fucking.
I'll send it to you.
Here's a good one. This is actually crazy to think about. During World War II, a German and British plane shot each other down in Norway. Yeah. The crews of both planes met and helped each other survive. Two of the pilots later visited each other many years later after the war was over.
See, that's fucking cool because a lot of them didn't even want to like kill each other. They're just doing it because they had to.
They were just doing what they were told.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty fucking cool. They became best friends. Like, oh yeah, we tried fucking killing each other in the middle of the fucking sky.
Hey, you shot me down. Hey, I you down.
I know, right?
That's something we would do.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We do that shit on purpose though. Like
and they've been slowly poisoning each other too for multiple years, but none of it's working. And they're both doing it.
I've been doing that for years. Let's see how long it takes.
That'd be fucking hilarious. This one, it says a man blew a hole in his throat by holding his nose and closing his mouth while sneezing. He was in the hospital for 2 weeks. Doctors suggest you should always let a sneeze rip. Blowing a hole in your throat, dude.
I could see that. Like,
well,
I sneeze pretty violently sometimes.
Sneeze. Oh, dude, same here, man. Where like I'm like, holy shit, I just threw out my back. You know what I'm talking about?
I have cracked my back a couple of times.
I have a back injury, and every time I sneeze, it hurts me.
You're gonna do it one day. You're gonna paralyze yourself.
Trust me. What happened? He sneezed.
I don't know. He sneezed and he fell over. Cops aren't gonna believe her for a second.
Exactly, dude. Oh man,
this is a good one. The movie Paranormal Activity had a budget of only $15,000, but made $194 million.
Dude, I just watched those movies. We were supposed to watch them and do one for Halloween, but we didn't. I watched them.
I love those movies. And it says during the screening, people began walking out. One of the studio executives thought the film was bombing. They later learned that the viewers were actually leaving because they were too frightened.
At the time it came out in like 2004, 2003. It was pretty scary, dude, because we didn't see shit like that. Like
it was
done that well.
Yes.
So it was like frightening to see, dude.
Yeah.
I remember when Taylor was in the movie theaters with me, like watching The Ring, he had to cover up in a sweatshirt because he was scared. So I remember that day.
Crying?
Yeah, he pretty much was. So what are you, 14? Hilarious. That's a true story, to be honest. I'm not joking. He was scared.
This is a crazy one. It says a group of monkeys killed over 200 dogs by dragging them to the top of a building and dropping them off out of revenge in a village in Maharashtra, India.
Yeah, dude.
According to reports, the incident started after a pack of dogs killed one of the monkeys.
Dude, they don't forget.
So they just started throwing their dogs off the roof.
Dude, throwing them right off the roof, man, killing them.
That's fucked up.
They're evolving. We've seen Planet of the Apes. It's true. Dude, they remember shit, dude. When I had my monkey growing up, that monkey knew and remembered everyone.
Wow.
Not joking, man. They hold grudges as well. And I would piss my monkey off. My monkey loved me the most, though. I love that thing.
I want a monkey, bro. I want one so bad.
I would never get another one.
It seemed like a lot of work.
It's easy. I would get one if I could get the pocket monkeys, the marmosets. The marmoset monkeys, at least you can get two, and they're very small where they can hang out together. You have one big monkey and then hangs out in the house all day by itself. You're like, fuck, must be pretty fucking lonely.
Throwing
And then
shit
it's
all over
like,
your house and
they'll throw shit
masturbating
at you.
everywhere.
Throw shit. It had a time when the monkey would throw shit at people.
Well, they say they
Especially-
masturbate when they hit like sexual maturity.
Um,
That's why a lot of them put diapers on them. It's not because they shit all over the place, because they like
They just
play with
can't
themselves
stop
all the time.
pumping.
Yeah, they just play with themselves all the time.
That's all they can do. It's all they're limited to.
I mean, listen, I understand the urge, but
yeah.
like I get it.
Here's another weird fact. It says trees in forests have a underground. Oh, I know this one too. There's a video on it. Trees in the forest have an underground communication and interaction system driven by fungal networks. Mother trees pass on information for best grown patterns and can divert nutrients to trees in need, and they are more likely to pass them on to trees of their own species. Isn't it crazy that fucking trees can do that?
You know what I read about? I read a thing about they did an experiment with, they planted a bunch of trees in a dome, and then they let them grow, and the trees kept falling over, and they couldn't figure out why the trees kept falling over, because there's no wind, there's no
one
nothing.
of the other trees didn't like the other one.
I saw the video. No, they said because, and it makes sense when you think about it, like as a tree grows, it's moving around by wind and stuff, so it strengthens itself. So all these trees were growing, but they were incredibly weak because there was no
there's no
basically muscle. You know what I mean? Like there's like
it had nothing to fight against or even to gain the strength.
Yeah, so the trees were falling over. I'm like, that was fucking crazy.
I could see it. I could definitely see it.
Oh my god, there's a deer. The Chinese water deer do not grow antlers, but instead grow tusks. They are known as vampire deer. This thing looks so stupid, and I think it's a real thing.
You saw it on Weird Facts.
Yeah, this is a Chinese. It's like a deer, but it's got like 3-inch long fangs.
Man bear pig. You know what I'm talking about? South Park.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Man bear pig.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I saw this one weird fact about Kim Jong-un. Kim Jong-il, I guess. First picked up the golf club in 1994 at Korea's only golf. North Korea only has one golf course. That's upsetting.
They only have one of a lot of things, my friend.
Yeah, and he says he shot a 38 under par round that included no fewer than 11 holes and 11 holes and holes in one. No way.
Listen, I've been playing golf.
And then, satisfied with his performance, he reportedly immediately declared his retirement from the sport. And it says, no one's gonna go against his word because they'll be dead.
Yes, I've been playing golf since I was 16 years old. You and I have played for many times, and I can barely find my fucking ball, and this guy's fucking
plays once
30 holes or whatever it is.
11 hole in ones. You get fucked. You know what I mean? There's no way in fucking hell.
I leave my club on half of the holes, let alone fucking
right. And of course, never fucking plays again. No video of it.
Oh, of course not. No, that guy's fucking all those guys over there are insane, man.
It's fucking nuts, dude.
And you can't question them because they'll just kill you. You know what I mean?
Like they can. Like, it's weird. They can just fucking put you out because you fucking don't agree with them.
Oh, that's weird.
Crazy country, man.
Ancient Roman surgeons were trained to block out the screams of human pain.
Really?
That's weird. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, they probably didn't have any like pain medicine. You're just basically I mean, you get hurt, then you're dead. I mean, you get an infection in about 11 minutes, and
This one, dogs that have emotionally negative experiences often lie awake at night worrying about their problems.
So do I, dog. So do I.
Same here. And the picture of the dog is just
maybe that's what it is. Maybe I've had emotional trauma that Makes me stay awake at night.
Plus, trust me, I got plenty for both of us.
How's that book coming?
I know, right? Oh man, it's filled up. I'm not joking, dude.
Why is it 900 pages?
It's a big one. It's a big one.
Oh man, it's gonna be great.
Oh yeah.
Humans have been performing dentistry since 7000 BC, which makes the dentist one of the oldest professions. I didn't know that.
You think that they'd all get better at their jobs?
You
know what I mean? Let's create something that's not $40,000.
You've been doing this for 9,000 years,
and you can't perfect it. It's all a money scheme, dude. Man, medical and all that's money scheme, dude.
Oh god,
everything, dude. They can do anything they want, and they decide not to. Be like, we're gonna make money off of this. I get it.
God. From 1953 to 1957, NBC Today Show had a chimpanzee co-host named J. Fred Muggs. It is estimated that he brought in the network around $100 million.
What?
So what I heard is that I could replace you with a chimpanzee, and we're gonna make $100 million.
Oh my fucking god!
All I gotta do is replace you with a chimpanzee, bro.
Yep, you can do it. It's doable. I believe you just need a couple permits and you're good.
I mean, really, it's not that far from a stretch anyway. So,
you motherfucker.
You know what? I've had enough of this. I'm out.
Yep. Oh my god. This one, Vikings believe that the giant goat whose udders provided endless supply of beer was waiting for them in Valhalla, Viking heaven.
Yes.
Viking heaven.
Oh, I read one where a guy, Nietzsche somebody won the Nobel Prize, and as part of his win, it was like 1950s. Part of the win was he got free beer for life. So they built a house next to a pub or a brewery, and they had beer pumped into his house like straight off the tap for like
that's smart.
30 years until he died. Like he just stayed there and drank himself to death and died.
It probably happened. Did you read that one that Sony made a cassette tape that could store 185 terabytes in 2014?
I saw something like that. Yeah,
dude. That's 185 terabytes. That's fucking nuts, dude. My computer has a terabyte.
Like, so, yeah, that's
185. That's off of a cassette tape.
Yeah,
like it's crazy to think that. Well, first off, there's somebody getting cassette tape in 2014, but that they actually did it. You know what I mean?
I wonder if they could find a cassette player in 2014.
Yeah, dude.
Canada eats more macaroni and cheese than any other nation in the world.
Eats what?
More macaroni and cheese.
Really?
Than any other nation in the world.
I'm gonna go there and everyone just offers me macaroni and cheese. Man, it's fucking true, dude.
And this is why I don't go to Canada.
Yep. This is a funny fucking thing. It says an orangutan named Fu Manchu reportedly escaped his cage at the zoo using a makeshift key out of a piece of wire. Every time a zookeeper would inspect him, he would hide it in his mouth and no one ever knew. But he escaped his own cage, dude. Smart motherfuckers, dude. Monkeys are smart, dude. Evolving. Imagine fucking 100 years from now. Wonder if monkeys are still going to be like that. I don't think so. I think it'll be smarter.
Yeah, probably. Snakes can help predict earthquakes. They can sense a coming earthquake from 75 miles away, up to 5 days before it happens. How do they know that?
That's fucking. How can they tell? How do you know that? Snake knows that.
And why 75 miles away, not 80 miles away?
And how can they tell it's 5 days away?
Right.
Like, do they look at the snake and be like, I understand?
I'm gonna put a tracker in this motherfucker.
It's weird though that they know like the patterns of it.
Yeah.
Like, okay, every time we're gonna watch a snake every time an earthquake comes.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, why would they think that?
Oh, this is a crazy one. I was reading this one because it really interests me. A spider's legs don't have bones or muscles. They're all controlled by blood pressure. So that's why when you kill it its legs all shrinkle up, and you know what I mean, like they shrink up. It's because there's no blood pressure. That's fucking insane. They're like giant balloons, dude.
Yeah,
like you know what I mean. Like they're like balloons. They just.
I actually don't mind spiders. Spiders never really bothered me. The only ones that bother me are like wolf spiders that fucking run at you. Other than that, I've never really had a problem with fucking spiders. I want to hold a tarantula. I never have.
I don't like the one that you kill and all the babies run out from underneath them, and there's 1,000 babies running around.
That kind of does suck. Yeah.
Yes.
Other than that, they don't really bother me. I'm like, you're gonna take care of those palmetto bugs outside. Thank you.
Yeah.
But other than that,
here's one for you. An animal's yawn based on
you son of
how based on how large their brain is. The bigger the brain, the longer they will yawn. You got to be the smartest person alive.
I kept yawning right there. I did it on purpose. I was like yawning the whole time because I knew what you were saying. I'm like, yep.
Have you seen these mini figs?
Mini figs.
They're like mini figurines, but they're based on like real shit, like little mini Coca-Colas.
You want me to go grab some? I got some over there.
God damn, I knew you.
What do you want? Old Bay? You want barbecue sauce? I actually want to go grab one. They're right there.
Go grab one. I want to go grab one. I want to see this thing. I don't understand. I don't even understand the concept of it. I mean, I guess, you know, it's self-explanatory, but what the hell? What's the point? I don't really get it. But people buy them, and I don't know. I guess they can you buy your own grocery store with them? I don't know. I don't get it. You know, he's got a whole set though. You know he does.
The sad part is I was a little excited to grab all of them.
I know it. All
right. We found him like one day on TikTok, and I'm like, you know what? That's fucking hilarious. I'm like, dude, like
Chantel bought her son
little Kool-Aid.
Chantel bought her son just I don't know how many, a bunch of them for Christmas. Like that's what he wanted for Christmas.
Yep.
Like
I got the little Thousand Island dressing.
But is there anything in them?
No.
Okay, they're just.
I thought that's why I bought them. I'm like, well, this is $4. I thought they had the price of a regular one.
I thought they had shit in them.
We did too. Old Bay, can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Hold on one second. I got the.
How many do you have?
I got French fries. It's the freezer bag ones, the in the freezer.
Right.
I got French fries.
Jesus.
These are golden crinkle. I got a little barbecue sauce. Can't go wrong. I got this one's Bullseye barbecue sauce. They're name brand shit. Well, I saw in the store the other day, they actually sell the entire like shelves and kits to get all of them.
Right.
Super fucking cool.
Like you can buy it like a grocery store.
The whole
right?
grocery store, yeah.
You can do like the whole.
There is no point to own any of it.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like
because I wanted to buy it. Yeah. I wanted to see. I actually bought them because I thought they actually had things in them. I'm like, oh, that's pretty fucking cool. Like I make a little video of like me opening up a little Thousand Island dress and you put on a little burger. I'd make like a little burger on the pan. I would do it. Like I'd be one of those people that make those stupid videos.
Jesus
but
Christ.
yeah. That's just a couple of them. I got quite a few more. It's sad. When I ordered them, like, sweet, I'm gonna have like many things that I can open up and eat. I'm like, yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. Like I imagine like you can like I could probably cut off the top of like the Thousand Island dressing and like put some in there.
Right.
You'd have to hollow it out though.
But that's what I legitimately thought there was shit in them. I thought that was the point.
That's why I bought them, because I thought I actually had those things in them. I'm like, sweet dude. I'm like, this will literally get me like one little shot of Kool-Aid.
Right.
So other than that, it didn't. So it kind of pissed me off.
Oh my god.
It's pretty funny though that you brought those up. Yeah, I got fucking quite a few of them. I was really happy because of that shit was expensive just for a little piece of something. You know what I mean?
Oh,
there are people that fucking hollow those out and actually put the real ingredients in them and then make videos of it. Like they get like a little stove and then add like little twigs to make a little fire with a little pan. They'll get like they'll do it. Like, but other than that, it's pretty crazy that they do that stuff.
That's crazy.
I went way too far.
Clearly. But like all the kids want them. Like that's like Chantel's kids thing is they want mini brands.
And there's no point to them. Like, and the thing is, like, it's like luck of the draw because you get them in like these globes, spheres, and you open them up and it's a chance.
So you have no idea what it is.
Nope.
Like it's just
none is random. But it, like there's some that are like worth money. Like, oh, this one's worth like $10. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I'm sure at some point there's going to be, you know,
a collectible for it.
I got $100,000 bottle of Kool-Aid. you
can just look at it, nothing else.
Right. I mean? Like I you know, I don't know.
True. It's definitely fucking true. They will be collectible at one point because they have like golden ones that are gold plated, and those are the ones that are like worth a little more money, I guess. I don't think they're gold plated, but that's what they say.
That's insane.
But other than that,
that's funny.
Oh,
I knew if I brought that up, you would whip them out. I don't know. I just knew it. I knew it.
You just knew I was going to have some in stock.
Yes, I knew you were going to have them. I just
don't worry. Never running out. There we go.
Oh my god.
Fucking hilarious.
Oh god.
Other than that, what else? What else is coming up? Any good shows, movies? Batman's coming out in April. Oh, we got fucking Morbius. Oh, it comes out in just like 2 weeks, I think.
The end of January, I think.
Is it the end? Oh, okay.
Yeah, 23rd, I think.
Morbius is gonna be so good. Oh, we got Eternal comes out on Disney Plus, I think this week or next week.
All right.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna rewatch that because Eternal.
I am too.
Fucking awesome,
I like that movie.
Dude.
Do you know the sound of a Star Wars lightsaber was created by
I already know
together
what it is.
The sound of an idle film projector and the buzz of an old TV set.
Do you know how they got the sound of the blasters, like the guns?
Huh.
They went by like telephone lines and like the wires that are hanging off to the side. Right. They banged them with metal and it went pew pew pew, and that's how they recorded it.
Wow.
There's actually video of them doing it. It's pretty cool to watch like this. I've seen like videos on YouTube of sounds of all the Star Wars like noises.
Right.
That's where I found out all that shit. It's pretty cool to go through. It's cool to see how they did it and how they came, like how they think to come up with that. They just go around and bang on random things.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. I was watching one of these like how it's made type shows, and they were talking about how they do different things in movies and how they make certain sound effects. And
I love watching those, dude. They have like a whole room set up.
Like Darth Vader's thing, like his breathing was done with like a scuba tank and whatever. You know what I mean? Like it was just crazy how they did it, how they do it, and how people come up with that. You know,
dude. Like you ever see? It's like that. Pretty much like I watch people in the rooms and they're watching a movie and they have everything set up, but they're doing random noises for each scene to make the noise. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're pretty cool to watch. See like how it's creative is what it is. So I can actually pretty awesome. Man, what else we got going? We're eventually going to get Ian's stream back up so we can continue to stream some fucking Nintendo.
I gotta do that.
I know we keep saying that, but we just don't do it. And next time, bro.
Something always comes up.
Yeah.
It's not my fault. You know, Cookie Monster's real name is Sid.
Sid? It's a weird
I don't
name.
know if that's a true fact, but it is interesting.
Same name as the kid from Toy Story.
Sid. On Valentine's Day in South Korea, only women give gifts, not men.
That's we need to start spreading the word of that.
That's what I'm saying. About time I get something.
Hallmark holidays that are a joke.
I know, right?
Every one of them is fucking sham, dude.
In California, you can get a ticket if you're driving too slow. Listen, I've been to California. Those motherfuckers can't drive, dog.
Like at all.
Like I'm telling you, I don't think their cars, you know, they're so worried about emissions and stuff. I don't think they put turn signals on their car. Like I'm telling you, you think Florida's bad, dude. California, I don't know how these people, I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, they don't even try.
I saw that in the weird facts too, that I think it was Scotland or somewhere over there that when you get pulled over for a speeding ticket, they base the ticket off of your
Oh
salary.
yeah, I saw that.
And the
Yeah,
guy
yeah,
got
yeah.
$100,000 ticket
$100,000 fine. He was like
for
a
fucking
surgeon or something,
speeding.
right?
Yeah, dude, because they can afford that shit, but they probably make
Right.
like triple the amount of money than the Americans do,
Yeah,
doctor wise.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy, dude.
A snail can sleep for 3 years.
Must be nice.
Be
and wake up still tired.
Move 3 feet and sleep for another 3 years.
Fuck. I wonder how long a snail's lifespan is if they can sleep for 3 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's a good question.
You know what I mean? How long can they survive?
Like, who watched a snail sleep for 3 years? Like, one day,
that's
just
a good
like,
point.
At what point did you go, all right, it's dead now? You know what I mean? Like, it hasn't moved in 2.5 years.
He's just moving that slow.
Right.
They think he's sleeping.
I mean, how do you come up with that?
Snakes.
A snail can sleep for
snails.
3 years.
What else?
At what point in the year 2 don't you look at that thing and go, it ain't moving?
I know, right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. After 6 weeks, I'm like, fucker's dead. Like,
yeah, exactly.
That fish has been floating upside down for 3 weeks. I'm gonna throw it out.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. What possessed him to do it?
A group of horses will not go to sleep at the same time. At least one of them will remain awake to look out for others. That's interesting.
I could see it.
Yeah.
I just want to know how the horses decide.
Jelly.
You know what I mean?
You slept last night.
Yeah.
No, it's my turn.
Yep.
Jellyfish are considered biologically immortal.
Yes,
they don't age and will never die unless they are killed. I heard that about lobster too. I don't know if that's true. I thought lobster were biologically immortal.
Maybe you heard that about alligators.
No,
alligators don't die from old age. They don't actually ever die unless they get a disease.
Right.
But lobsters, maybe that's true about them too.
I know I've read that. So I don't know if it was true or not. But that's interesting. Being biologically immortal. I mean, something's going to eat them.
Oh, jellyfish?
Yeah.
I think eventually their time will come. It's just like everyone else, man. Well, they're all going to die when a comet or asteroid hits our planet, and we're just no more.
That's true.
Unless they
that day is going to be exciting.
I know,
nothing
right?
morbid about that.
By chance, did you watch the show? The movie Don't Look Up with Leonardo DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence?
No, but I want to. I keep seeing it.
It's.
Did you watch it?
Oh, I watched it. All right.
So should I watch it?
I'm gonna say yeah.
I know. I know everything.
Only so you can talk shit about it.
Okay, I'm in. Hello.
We watched it, and I gotta say, I was not impressed with the movie whatsoever. And a lot of people are saying like it's Leonardo DiCaprio's best performance.
Oh God! Now I gotta watch
it. I gotta say he did a good job acting in it.
The next podcast is gonna be nothing
Jennifer
but trashing
Lawrence
on that movie.
Was not good. I don't know if that's how she needed to act to make it look like that.
Right.
And she's just really good at acting to be bad.
You're really good at acting bad.
Not saying she's a great actor and actress in all of her fucking movies. I liked like Passengers with Chris Pratt and fucking Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah.
Badass fucking movie. The Hunger Games, can't go wrong.
Yeah.
But I just seemed like this movie was like overhyped and was not that good. Like
I haven't even seen previews.
Pisses you off while you watch it.
I haven't really seen previews for it even, but I keep seeing the movie.
Yeah,
out to where I don't know. I actually, when Abby was there, I actually talked to her. We were actually talking about watching it, but we ended up watching this series on Netflix called Santa Clarita Dies or something like that. It's like a 30-minute, it's not a sitcom because it's not like a comedy, but it's kind of funny about this chick that just somehow turns into a vampire mummy type thing overnight.
Is it like cheesy or is it good? Both.
It's not super, it's a little bit cheesy, but it's supposed to be, but it's not cheesy and like, overly cheesy. You know what I mean? Like, it's actually kind of a funny show just because of the way things happen. You know what I mean? And the guy in it's really funny.
I watch it. Don't talk to me ever again. I can see it.
Listen, we've had these conversations.
I've already been through that show, that movie, or whatever the fuck that was that you recommended.
But listen, that was a great fucking movie.
Alien fucking zombies getting pregnant, lasers.
They weren't.
Coming
She
out
was
their
pregnant when
eyes.
she died, asshole. She didn't get pregnant.
The unbelievable.
She didn't get
maneuvers
pregnant
of a 60-year-old lady controlling a helicopter. Never in my life would I would see that happening.
Well, because you don't open your mind, bro.
The
Okay?
stalling there. I guess there was no gravity because there was no stalling. You know what I mean? There was no stall.
Jesus, it's like talking to a 3-year-old.
The helicopter was like this.
I'm sorry, you're not cultured and don't know a good movie when you
up
see
at the ground like this.
You know,
there's no way. I'm sorry. And then
somebody did a horrible job raising you. What do you want me to tell you?
Trust me, I know that.
I talk about it all the time.
Why would you say that?
I've read the book.
I gotta say, someone did a horrible job with that fucking movie.
You son of a bitch!
And
so good.
I just
Day of the Dead. You should watch it. It's amazing.
It's
supposed to be. First of all, it's supposed to be stupid. It's got Dave Bautista in it, which I like Dave Bautista as an actor.
As an actor.
You just.
I hate him as an actor. I think that's the only actor that we do that you like that I don't like, and that's that we can agree to disagree on. Everyone else, we pretty much similar. That
okay,
guy,
he
just sucks.
He's not a great actor, but
I don't say his best roles were Guardians of the Galaxy because he was funny as shit.
Yeah,
like you know what I mean. I guess I could take him that way.
He was a supporting role in that one. You know what I mean? Like like
I'm not saying he's horrible, but like
his invisibility thing was one of the best scenes in Guardians of the Galaxy. Like
dude.
I'm not here. You can't see me. You know, and he's eating the chips really slow.
Yep.
And all you hear is him crunch.
Yep.
It's like you're standing right there. I'm watching. I'm watching you eat a chip.
But like,
so good.
I guess it was just the movie the movie choice. I think you should just pick a different movie.
You got us to suspend reality and watch it. It's a great movie.
You want to talk about the best movie?
You know what's funny is that I really
Interstellar.
I'll shut your mouth. I really thought that movie, not Interstellar because that's garbage, but
don't say it needed an Academy Award winner. I swear to God.
No, it's not Academy. I mean, I don't know, maybe a couple of awards, but nothing, not Academy.
Yeah,
Award.
Worst movie of all fucking time. What were you
I really thought you were gonna watch that movie and be like, oh, it's pretty good. Like, I know you weren't gonna love it because no one loves it, but it's a good movie and they should make another one.
That day will never come.
I was a little taken back that you didn't.
I'll be the first one to sign a petition to stop production of that movie.
And I will burn your house down.
The rumors will go out. So trust me, I'll make a rumor up.
Well, he dies in the end, so he can't really make it. Well, I don't know. The dude in the plane lived, and he was a zombie, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil it for everybody that's going to watch it.
Trust me. It's the worst movie of all time.
I hate you.
Actually, it's upsetting just thinking about it. So, just knowing that I wasted two hours of my life.
Oh,
like
God.
I'll never get that time.
It had everything, bro. It had Vegas. It had helicopters. It had zombies. What are you talking about? It had just killing zombies and just.
These zombies were completely overpowered, and you could see through their skin because they were so deteriorated. There was no muscle. There was nothing but bone. And these fuckers could lift cars.
They had superpower, bro. What do you tell you?
They had no muscle.
All right, you know what? Don't use your vision and imagination to enjoy a movie. Do it your way. Whatever.
Oh man. Can we talk about Thanos' snap too? I'm just joking. Although I did read on mind-blowing facts that the snap is impossible.
I agree with the snap. I gotta be honest with you. I feel like it should have stuck.
I know, right?
There's some people that I feel like should have,
it should have stayed
stuck. I'm just saying.
Oh man. But I think
I read
we got another one.
I read a good question about somebody had asked online was,
By the way,
what
everyone
happened?
that's wondering what this is, it's a race wheel. It's right in front of me. It disappears from time to time. If I stand still. No?
Your screen does weird shit.
It's because I have the background on of the Nerd Informer.
Yeah, but it's just I don't.
It's because if I turned it
It's
off,
weird that it's weird that it picks up some things and not others.
and then it
you know
makes
what I
it
mean?
disappear. Like, I was wondering why, because you can see like the green,
Yeah,
like because it's my green screen. If I turned it off, like it's nothing but green screen.
yeah. Well, that I get, but what I like when you hold your phone up to show a picture. Or
it's
something,
like my phone disappears.
Yeah, your phone disappears.
See, this might be better to do because of no. Oh no, it still does it.
Yeah, that's what does it.
I can easily.
It's weird. It blurs everything.
Yeah. We'll just do none. Then it won't do anything. It's just green screen. How I have it angled. More of a green screen. I think it's the green screen that fucks with it.
It's just weird what it picks up and what it doesn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like what it decides to pick up and.
It's really weird. Like, because now I can show you one of these and it's not gonna chop out.
Right.
You know what I mean? Little Kool-Aid. Little fucking open it up and
what was that? Was that about $11?
Yeah, about $6.99. Yeah.
They saw you coming, dog. They saw you coming.
20. This is like $5, and I can get a regular size bottle with it full for $2. You know what I mean? They're making money, dude. And they're smart. They're smart.
Brought to you by the people that don't like Day of the Dead.
I swear to God. Swear to God.
You know what? I'm done with this conversation.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
How long have we been doing this? We gotta be past time.
Oh, we're well over an hour. But yeah, I guess we can call it here. We're gonna leave it off that Day of the Dead or whatever the fuck that movie was. Was the worst movie of all time.
We're gonna review it next week. Don't worry, guys.
Dawn of the Dead is a different story. I think they just tried copying that. You know what I mean?
Shaun of the Dead.
Oh, even better. Love that fucking movie. Oh man, I love that movie. I actually bought that movie on Voodoo not too long ago. Other than that, we can wrap it up here. Do another podcast on Sunday. We're going to talk about wormholes, aliens, and conspiracies if we get into it.
And Day of the
Dead. We will not. But everyone
user has
left your channel. It's going to fucking happen in a second. Oh man. But other than that, check out our YouTube guys, the Nerd Informers. Also, we're on Apple Podcasts. We're on Spotify. I think it's the best one to go through, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I like Spotify and I use it all the time. I try to do Apple Podcasts, but I tend to go to Spotify. Other than that, yeah, that's about it. We're gonna eventually get this Twitch up and both start streaming. I stream, but I do racing, and I don't think anyone really wants to watch racing on this kind of podcast. But other than that, we're gonna get his stream set up so we can play some Nintendo. Huge fan of Nintendo. Other than that, you guys have a great night.
Later.
See you guys on Sunday. We will post another one. Have a good one.